directly and Java code indirectly using the tags or JSP tags, you can say. So inside the tags, whatever the code you write, that will be converted. So we'll be converting it the JSP engine. Okay. So now, what's the third point you can say? This is the first point, the advantage of JSP. Okay. And what is the third point? If we need configuration dot, that is web.xml for every servlet, we need to write for every servlet, we need to write the servlet tag and servlet mapping tag. Those two are mandatory. Whereas in this thing you can say no need to recompile or restart. If we modify the JSP file. That is the second advantage of JSP, you can say. What is the third one you can have? Like third one will be no need of configuration file. JSP files can be executed directly. So directly it can be executed. How it is possible, that we have to see. So these are three major differences between the servlets and JSP. Every time you have to understand that here, if you modify the Java code in the servlets, we need to recompile and restart. It is mandatory. And whereas the code, HTML code is written indirectly using the println method. And we need to configure, like configuration file is required for the servlets. That is web.xml, you can say. Where for every servlet, we need to write the servlet tag and the servlet mapping tag. Okay? These are the two things we have. And next thing, JSP is also a specification. Or you can say JSP is server-side programming. And JSP is an API. JSP is the specification. That is a set of rules and regulations. That is a set of rules and regulations required or given by Sun Microsystems to server vendors. That is the third point, you can say. Means whatever that we write already given to the server vendors, like how to develop the things. Okay, based on that we can write a JSP file, you can say. Next thing will be JSP as we have the lifecycle methods, right? The lifecycle methods In JSP, what are the lifecycle methods we have that we have to see? Okay. So first thing will be public void JSP init, public void service, and here it's not directly service, underscore JSP service. Public void destroy. So these are the three lifecycle methods inside the JSP. And the most important note point will be that underscore JSP service method cannot be implemented by the programmer. The underscore JSP server cannot be implemented by the programmer means what? Here we are not overriding any particular service method. Directly we write a code inside the JSP tag. That code will be placed inside this JSP service method. Understood? Till now it's clear?
Yeah.
So you have to understand that whatever the JSP code written, that particular JSP will be converted by the JSP engine into a.java. Means there are the life cycle phase of JSP. First is, what is the life cycle?
Doesn't exist.
Yeah, but here it will be different because here we are not writing any Java code. Why? Because we know that doesn't exist is related to the dot class file itself. Okay.
Yeah.
So here translation phase means we are writing a .jsp. How we are converting? So first thing will be translation phase. So what we have here? First I am giving a .jsp file, and what the translation phase will do? Consider this is a translation phase. Now, what I am trying to do? Sum.jsp of the file రాశాను. Sum underscore JSP dot java. And a JSP file ని dot java convert చేస్తుంది. ఎవరు చేస్తున్నారు? JSP engine itself. Okay? At what time we can say translation phase అప్పుడు మాత్రమే ఇది పాసిబుల్ అవుతుంది. Right? అంటే ట్రాన్స్లేషన్ ఫేజ్ లో మనకు ఒక dot java ఫైల్ వచ్చింది. So in the translation phase generates a .java file. And what is the compilation phase will do? When we have a .java file, when I'm giving that sum underscore JSP.java, the compilation phase will convert that sum underscore JSP.java to sum underscore or you can say sum underscore JSP dot class. అంటే డాట్ జావా అని ఇస్తే కంపైలేషన్ ఫేజ్ లో డాట్ క్లాస్ ఫైల్ జనరేట్ అవుతుంది. దీని తర్వాత కామన్ వాట్ ఇస్ ద కామన్ థింగ్ యూ కెన్ సే దట్ ఈస్ instantiation phase. Next after that fourth one will be initialization phase. The fourth one will be the initialization phase and fifth one will be servicing, which we already know. And the last one so these are the life cycle methods. Inside the translation phase means whatever the .jsp have written, that .jsp is given to the compiler. Compiler convert that .jsp to .java, and then compilation phase will convert what will convert the .java file to .class file. That is the function of the compilation phase, you can say. Okay. So till now it's clear.
That's clear.
Any doubts till now?
No.
Your voice is low. Can you be loud?
No, no, no.
Yeah.
No.
So only the difference between the .jsp and .java will be an alternate way of writing a servlet is nothing but a JSP. And ఇప్పటి నుంచి నేను క్లాస్ అనే టర్మ్ రాయను, ఇంకా క్లాస్ మళ్ళీ మెథడ్ సపరేట్ అని ట్యాగ్స్ ఉంటాయి. ఆ ట్యాగ్స్ రాసిన కోడ్ అంతా డైరెక్ట్ ఎగ్జిక్యూట్ అవుతుంది. ఓకే. So next thing after this translation compilation, then instantiation phase. Okay. So next after that life cycle phases, the JSP tags are declaration tag, what is the next thing you can say, scriptlet tag, and the last one will be expression tag. 3 tags will be there where you can write the Java code. Okay, and whatever the code you are writing, what is that means, that we have to see. Now first thing, declaration tag means it's not phase, it's tag itself. The next thing will be how to write the syntax. Syntax is very important here because from now onwards you will be seeing a different way of writing a code. Basic thing we used to write HTML. Inside the HTML, like Java code is not possible, right? Whereas here, what is happening? We can write the Java code. Angular base percentile at the rate. Sorry, angular base percentile exclamatory mark. Okay, percentile. Now, inside this, what we can write? What can we write in a declaration tag? The local, or you can say instance variable or static variable, instance variable or static variable or methods can be written. Now, here, for example, if I want to perform addition, I'll write int a equals to 10, b equals to 20, and c. That is known as what? Declaration tag. Every time whatever you want to declare, you can declare there and come. Next thing, after declaration tag, we have a tag known as scriptlet. Scriptlet tag. Syntax will be there the same way, angular base percentile angular base. Here you have to understand there is no exclamatory mark or at the same symbol, any symbol. There is no symbol like that. Okay? Directly scriptlet tag is there. Request processing and response generation code. And whatever the code we write inside the scriptlet tag, this code will be placed inside the JSP underscore JSP service. Because, like we have seen that lifecycle phases will be executed by the JSP engine. What are the lifecycle method? JSP init, JSP service, JSP destroy. But inside that underscore JSP service, we are not overriding. Why? Because we write a code inside a JSP tag. That code will be placed inside the underscore JSP service. Understood? Is it clear to you?
Yeah.
Right. So next thing, for example, if I have to process, I'll just say int c. Instead of c, I'll declare sum. Anything you can say, I'm just declaring sum. Inside that, whatever you write, I'll just say it as some tag. What is the tag you have? Int a equals to 10, b equals 20, and sum. What is sum? We have to see. Okay? Sum equals to a plus b. This is what request processing and response generation. Like request.get parameter will get the values from the server. Then what's the next part we do? We like generate the dynamic page and give it to the server again. That is done in the service method, right? So whatever the service method code we use, right, the same code must be written inside a tag known as scriptlet tag. The way of writing the code does not change. Here, this is scriptlet tag, and the next thing will be expression tag. So what is expression tag? You can say syntax will be simple. Angular base percentile equals to result and then display with that. Inside that example, suppose Angular base the sum is so the above variables we are declared, we have calculated and we are printing here. Means whatever the code we write in that particular expression tag will be placed. Okay. So here the sum value will be displayed. Here the HTML code is there. In between the HTML, you are writing the Java code. And whatever you write this variable inside the expression tag will be placed in the service method using the println method. Okay, that's our difference you can say. Now, which tag at what moment you have to use, based on that you can write the code. Okay. So already we have a JSP file. How that JSP files must be created? Like HTML files are there, right? Already we have the HTML. From the HTML only you can create the JSP files. Okay. Like suppose what's the application we are writing here in the Tomcat? Web HDFC bank application, right? Right. So already we have this particular HTML, right? Instead of the HTML, we have to write the JSP. So what's the difference between HTML and JSP? HTML is static; it does not change. Whereas JSP changes. Like we have the facility to write the Java code. Okay, that is a JSP tag advantage. Now we need to see an application for this JSP app. Now if we have the index or the login, I want to create a web application, JSP web application, to perform the addition, like JSP application you can say. Inside that web.xml is not required. WebInf is mandatory because we need to have it. Inside WebInf we need to create that particular lib folder if you are connecting to the database. Okay, so if there is no database, then directly you can write the code. Now inside the web apps we have the JSP application. We need to write a JSP here, and after that, like how the JSP is getting executed, what are the tags you have used, all those things will be clear. So first thing, I have a particular login page I'm taking. I'm pasting it here inside the JSP application. Right. So already the login.html code is there, right? Instead of the registration, all the things, I want to find the sum. Sum of two numbers. Right? So if I just open this thing, and when you have this so here h1 h2 all these things, just remove this part, and after that yeah, here instead of login, sum of two numbers. And you can say here right, instead of having the enter username, I'll just have it as enter number. Instead of this password like username, what we have, suppose N1 I am taking, the type will be text and the name will also will be N2, N1, N2, that's it. Okay, so here N2 I have taken. This new user is not required. Directly instead of the value login, we can say add. That's it. What we have now, we need a particular form action add is there, right? So from the login.html, or you can rename this file as index, because index is the thing which get executed directly. Say here index dot JSP or index.html only you can have it. Now from this I have to calculate that addition and all the things. So the thing will be login.html and the index.html. Open this. Sum of two numbers. The two numbers I am entering. Based on that add, it will get executed. Okay. Here, no need to write the JSP file inside the WebInf itself. If you want, you can remove the WebInf also, because we are not having any particular source. Whereas, you can write the JSP programs directly inside this particular root application itself, like JSP application. Okay. So, next thing. I have a home.html, right? Open this part, copy the entire thing, save it as add.jsp. Where you have to save this thing? Web apps. In web app JSP application, save. But inside the index.html, we have particularly mentioned as add itself. Is it a servlet or JSP? Here, if you're not specifying any particular extension, then it's a servlet. But if I am specifying add.jsp, then what will happen? Particularly, it will execute the add.jsp. Okay. So, just do this particular part. Yes, tell me any doubts. Now, inside that HTML, we are writing the Java code. How to write the Java code? Angular base percentile. We are retrieving the values. How to retrieve? String. What is the string we have? Or directly we can use the integer dot parseInt. Int n1 equals to. I have to retrieve based on the names. What are the two names we have written? N1 and 2. So integer dot parseInt request dot get parameter request dot get parameter of n1. That's it. And the same way we have to do it for save this particular part. And now after the declaration tag, like you can mention it as a declaration tag. After the declaration tag, if you want Angular base percentile, this is expression tag. దీంట్లో ఏమవుతుంది క్యాలిక్యులేషన్ పార్ట్ అవుతుంది లైక్ int sum equals to n1 plus n2. Now what we have to do, we have to display that sum. How we are displaying? The result of two integers. Angular base percentile equals to sum. That is known as expression tag. Okay. And here we are writing the expression tag directly, you can see. Now I have to execute this part. In index.html, you just make sure that we have add.jsp. That's it. Now I'll execute this web apps JSP application. So start the server. After starting the server, just open that page. What's it? JSP application. So localhost 8088. I need the design part also. So for the design part, what you have to take? CSS, images, JS. Right? So we have to copy all the things, JSP application. Right? Now I have to check here again. Sum of two numbers. What is the sum of two numbers? Like 100 to 100. A request cannot be resolved. So if you are using the request thing, the sum of two numbers, when you are executing the r.jsp, when you are transferring the thing, two values has been retrieved. Request.get parameter, request.get parameter. Alright? Then the sum. But here we have a problem that request.get parameter request cannot be understood. So what you can say, either if I want, I can write in the scriptlet tag the result of two integer sum is 300. Okay, if you want, you can change this particular thing. So to tag example, the result of two integer sum is 300. Whatever you want to give, you can give it. Okay, that is a JSP tags. Three important tags. First is striplet, second is expression, the third is declaration part. Okay. So apart from these three tags, we have other tags of package. How to include a file, the request dispatcher tag. All those things are similar inside the server and the JSP. Okay. You need to go through this. And how to use this JSP again I'll tell you. Before that, servlets. Okay?
Yeah.
Till now, today's class is clear, everyone?
Yeah.
Right. So tomorrow at same time we'll see the JSP like profile or Eclipse part we can see. We haven't started the Eclipse, right? So repo Eclipse చూస్తే HTTP servlet తో పాటు Eclipse ఉంది. And I already said నేను చెప్పిన ఎగ్జాంపుల్ కాకుండా మీ ఓన్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్ కూడా కావాలి. సో ఉన్న కోడ్ని ఎలా మోడిఫై చేయాలో తెలుసుకోవాలి. ఓకే. Understood.
No, está loco.
Yeah.
Fine then. So that's it for today. We'll meet tomorrow.
कहाँ है? ओके, खाला टिफिन है से रात को नहीं अगर नहीं तो चेक करा है